Front and back twice. You could do just front and backwards loop. Same thing. I'm glad you think it's cute. Not the word I would use at the moment. As she's pushing on my arm. She has been Little Miss Annoying this morning. She was pouncing on me, would not let me sleep in. Because she wanted her Abby snacks. She wanted her second breakfast snacks. Mama was not up at the right time to give her the good snackies. So she was pouncing on me. I was not thrilled. Not thrilled. Oh my gosh, Lord save me. So front and back.
Yeah, that's why I'm awake early. Pixie was walking over my stomach a bunch and I kept tossing and turning. Then the bright light outside was coming in because the curtain wasn't closed well anymore. Probably her jumping to the window and all LOL. Pinterest is the place. A wild Audino appears cash it using poke cash winners revealed in 90s. Enter girl. Poke cash.
See if we're still on the same wavelength.
Poke cash great ball. Loisidapsis. Poke cash night ball.
I have no idea what all I need.
Mirror stepper. Poke cash great ball. Mirror stepper. I copied you this time XD.
Offline. You copied me this time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I didn't even hear it come up.
Mute. Yes, mute. I saw it more than I heard it. Okay. That says offline. I am not offline. I am live, right? It is still live, right? We're half an hour in. I mean, oh my goodness. My computer's going wacky. Okay. Aw. Congrats, Knitter Girl, you got it. It's a common type. I like pretty live too. Okay. That's good to know. Good to know. Oh, and now we're in ad breaks. Okay.
For sticking with us through this break. Ads help support my content. Consider subscribing to remove ads and support the stream.
I wish I could carry a camera around as I go do another hunt for Mia. I don't know. I'm concerned. I haven't seen her all morning. I don't see her now. Did she sneak out into the garage or something? When hubby went to work this morning, he didn't see her? I don't know. I have not seen her all morning. Okay, this is the repeat. Knit one, increase one, however you want to increase. Knit to the last two, increase, and knit.
Mirror stepper. Oh no, almost forgot. I have to order school supplies off.
Ooh. Actually, we got school supplies 60% off at Meijer. It was great.
Girl. Is she by the weaving loom?
Nope, she's not.
The ad break is finishing now.
I don't know where else to look for her. I'm tempted to call hubby and say, Mia's missing. Did she go to work with you? He'll be home in an hour. There's no cat at the front door or the back door currently. So if she made it outside, she's gone.
It's hot, maybe she's hidden somewhere cooling and shady. Exotic Kitty 3. That's what Prince has been doing lately.
Oh yeah? It's a decent temperature out. We're only 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 70. We're supposed to have a high of 72. Let's see, Celsius. I can't do the conversion in my head. Celsius is 21. So it's a decent temperature, but I don't know. Do I take a moment and go hunt for her again?
We are 75 maybe.
Are you? It's a nice temperature. It's nice and cool. There's a breeze. Trees are moving, you know. Do I open the garage door and call for her?
To bed, but never know if animals are kinda old too. Maybe they are going through kitty menopause ahead.
Oh. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14,
This
16.
morning when walking up it felt like maybe autumn was coming.
Yeah, I think it's already here.
Exotic Kitty 3.
Okay.
Up to you though, you can go check if you're worried.
I am kind of worried about her. I don't know. You know, I just haven't seen her all morning. Usually she's the one that gets me up, not Abby. Usually Mia's like the one, nope, you gotta get up. Now, I know I felt her last night.
Interview.
She was on the bed last night.
Living room window.
Yeah, give me a minute. Come on, let's go look. Where is she, Abby? Where is she? Let's start with the back. Okay, she's not on the bedroom half. We're gonna go check the other half now. My house is not that big. There's not many places to hide, but we'll see. Where's you been hiding? Mama was looking for you. Did a good job hiding. You're a good hider. Mama couldn't seek you. Yeah, we couldn't find you. She was in the breezeway somewhere. There's too much stuff in that breezeway. I have a dining table that seats 8 that's broke down in there. All the tables or all the chairs are stacked on top of her, or on top of each other. She's probably in there underneath a chair where I couldn't see her or something. Huh. Yeah. That's my little monster. Yeah, that's my little monster. The whole time Abby's just meowing at me and looking at me like, why do you want her? What do you want her for? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, Mama little snuggle bug. Okay. I'm glad you're okay. It's good to see you. Have a good afternoon now. Oh, time to eat. Okay. Whew. All right. I just had not seen her all morning. It's like, I know she can sleep like a log. And normally she's the one bugging me in the morning to get up. And it was not her this morning. What row was I on? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So row 17. She's found. I didn't know we were playing hide and go seek. Someone needs to inform the seeker that they need to seek.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000.
Oh, don't shop Kroger. Kroger sucks. Kroger sucks. So skip. Bye, Kroger. See ya. They do not treat at least our store, does not treat people, employees very well. And the union does not protect you like they say they will. I hate working for a union or with a union. Ugh, unions suck. Union protects those that don't do, not those that do. At least that's been what I found. Because they most certainly did not protect my rights. Did not protect my availability at all. Basically, we're going to keep repeating those 4 rows until we get up to 23 stitches. Do practice licking your chops. To get something to eat. Good girl. Okay, increase. So 7, 8.
Pokemon community name.
Ooh,
Wild Caracosta appears cached using Pokecache.
Caracosta. Gosh, they keep showing the same ones.
Intergirl. Pokecache. Intergirl. Draw.
You know what I'm thinking, Mirror?
Step. Pokecache. Fluid abscess. Pokecache fastball. Cave fibers. Pokecache heavy ball.
We're not on the same wavelength today, Mirror. Token expired. Well, I hit the refresh button. What do you mean expired? Okay, let me refresh the whole thing then. Oh my gosh. Really? Things be acting up today. Hopefully this is not a sign of anything bad coming. This is not. Okay, and now we're gonna have double mic going on.
Mirror step. Yes, okay, you've always shared a brain cell. You must be keeping it to yourself today.
I'm not meaning to.
Caracosta has been caught by an intergirl cave.
Definitely not meaning to. Oh, I caught it even. Here I'm trying to refresh the whole thing. Because I can't see anything to know what Pokeballs I do have. Apparently the bird feeder is empty again. What is it I needed to trade? Poison type, right? I need to do my trade for today. Name. See what I have duplicates of. That's not poison. I don't think that's poison. No. It's a common. That's a common. That's a water. That's a grass.
Yes, poison type.
Hi. Bronzer. That one's a poison type. There we go. Trade. Trade. No problem. And I get a spinner rack, which also is a bug poison. Hi. Somebody wants more pets and snuggles. Yeah, someone wants more pets and snuggles. Yeah. No problem. Wonder past use. Okay. It gives me 3 spinner racks, so I will trade one. You got itchy ear? Do we need to clean your ear out? It gave me a Fennekin, which is a fire type. It looks like a fire kitty. kitty on fire. Please don't rub your face on my phone. It doesn't need to be wet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Missy kitty. Oh, bellsprout is a poison plant. Poison grass. That's treatable. Gave me a caterpie. So I just need 2 more trades. I can do those tomorrow. Yeah, we can do those tomorrow. Mama got some knitting to do, Miss Mia. You want to go up in your tower? You want up here? Oh. Nails, man. Can you not have your nails out all the time? Ouch. The layer of skin off, but luckily it's not bleeding. No blood allowed on stream. So is that okay, that's the increase right there. And 3. So this is increase row. She did right there. Back to row 7. Glue is dry. Oh boy. Here we go. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jenny calling from Medicare. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. What do you need, Jenny?
Okay. I'm calling you to confirm that did you receive the new Medicare card in the last week or not yet?
I don't qualify for Medicare. Why would I receive a card?
Okay, sir. Old Medicare is going to be terminated from Medicare side and Medicare is providing you new Medicare card, which is black and white plastic
I
card.
don't qualify for Medicare. Are you not listening? Click. This was increase.
Mirror stepper. Back.
Sorry if that was a bit loud in your ears. My apologies.
Mirror stepper. For a bit at least until the next meeting.
Sounds like a good plan.
Brandy J. Locks. Hello.
Hey, Brandy. Oh, gosh. Great day in the
J.
neighborhood.
Locks.
At least sun's back
So
out.
quiet.
Oh, was it quiet? Just had one of those spam callers. Just seem to think I still qualify for Medicare.
Mirror stepper.
Nope.
The vendor was like, hey, I'm available now. I probably rang him less than a minute after he had sent.
So,
Brandy
hopefully
J.
hubby's having a good day.
Quiet and calm then loud aggressive S.
Apparently Jenny had potatoes in her ears. Increase. Okay, so I have one more increase to do. But first we need to reknit rows 7, 8, 9. And then we'll be at the correct number of stitches. So how many chickens have I done? Have we been keeping count? See, one was a giveaway. One I gave to my sister. I sold one. That one there is sold. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11. This is number 11. I have 8 in this room, counting this one. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. That's row 8. Black and white one will be number 12. And I think I need to do 2 black and white ones at the least.